and welcome to the show called Toastmasters Stories. Toastmasters is an organization which started in the year 1924, and till this date it has helped over 4 million people in improving their communication skills. What is so special about Toastmasters program? Let's hear that from a few fellow Toastmasters. Today on our show, we have Kalichi Amadi. Kalichi was the immediate past president at Harsha Toastmasters. Harsha Toastmasters is a Toastmasters organization in Brampton. So let's hear it from Kalichi Amadi. Welcome, Kalichi.
Thank you very much for having me.
Kalichi, so tell us something about yourself first.
Well, I'm Kelechi Amadi, and I have been, I'm a member of Harsha Toastmasters, and I'm also a real estate broker here in Brampton, Ontario. Married man, and also a lover of life, more or less, in general. So that's all I can tell you about myself, and I basically am a young man in Brampton, Ontario, who attends Toastmasters.
Wow, that's nice to know, Kalichi. So when did you join Toastmasters?
I joined Toastmasters in September 2011, and that was the first time I did join Toastmasters as a member. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That is really good to hear. So it's been a long time that you've been a part of Toastmasters.
Yes, I guess over 3.5 years now, but I know there are many more people out there who are even longer than I am. But yeah, definitely it's been a while.
Okay, so for the benefit of our listeners, would you want to tell us something about Toastmasters, what it is, and why people generally join it?
Definitely. Toastmasters is an educational program that focuses on leadership skills and communication skills. So there are two-track programs in terms of focusing on how to leader in whatever field or in the community, in any area of interest that you have. And secondly, a communication track that focuses on your communication skills. So how you can be able to communicate effectively with a group of people. And those are the two important tracks. Those are the two important ways that Toastmasters helps to grow people, helps to, make people better. And also, while you're trying to learn about leadership and communication, you also end up improving your self-confidence and your general self as a person. So it's focused on personal development in general.
So who can join Toastmasters? Is there a set requirement for joining Toastmasters?
Well, not at all. Toastmasters does not discriminate in any way. So as long as you are looking to become a better person and you're looking to learn new skills, because what we come to do at Toastmasters every week. We come to learn individuals in any field of choice or we are in. So Toastmasters is open to anybody, man, female, gender. It doesn't matter who you are. You are welcome to become a Toastmasters member.
Okay, that's really nice. I mean, like anyone can join it. That is really a good news for everyone who's waiting to join Toastmasters and think that there are certain requirements for joining Toastmasters. Kelechi, I also want to know something about the program. Like you just mentioned something about competent communication manual and something about some leadership tracks. So what is that? How is the program structured?
Well, the two tracks are focused, as I said, to teach you on how to become a better leader and also how to become a better communicator. The first one, which is communication, you are learning to speak in public. So the first manual that you go through for communication is called the Competent Communication Manual, and that includes 10 speeches you have to give so as to go through the processes of becoming or presenting a structured or well-structured speech. And then the second leg is the competent leadership manual. That also helps you to learn certain skills that makes you a better leader. Time management, giving back, giving feedback to people, being part of a team, things that deal with you leading other individuals or attributes that you need to become a better leader.
Okay.
So
So
those are the steps that you follow, and then after which you get into the other advanced manuals.
wow, that is really something going back to a school or stuff, like proper program which is designed for your self-development. That really sounds great. So
Yes.
how was your first experience? I'm sure you must have started with one of those competent communication manuals. So how did you start with it? Do you remember something about giving your first speech?
Oh, certainly. It's one of those things that most people dread when they come. There's this fear of presenting your first speech, which is called the icebreaker speech. And I do remember mine was quite interesting because I basically was given a speech after a lot of years of not giving speeches at all. So this was something that I had to overcome. And I can remember giving that speech. I was reading and I was also nervous. But at the end of the day, the members there were very supportive to let me understand that this is a first step, and after a few more steps, I'll become more comfortable. But it was a fun experience to actually present the first speech, talking about myself, why I even joined Toastmasters, my whole process in terms of public speaking, and the need for me to learn more in terms of leadership. So the first speech basically introduced myself to the club, so the club would understand who I was, who this person, because you're becoming a member of a group of people, so they want to know who you are, why you're here, and what they could do to help you. So
Oh,
help introduce me to the processes in Toastmasters. Yeah.
that is really great. So it sounds like you have learned a lot during these years. So tell me something about the kind of changes that you have observed in yourself from that first speech till this date.
Wow, it's been a life changer becoming a member of Toastmasters because I've seen a lot of changes actually. Um, my personal life has changed the way I understand now better when people speak to me, I can listen, in a very effective way because Toastmasters also focuses on listening. I can also know when to phrase words in a way that people can understand better because that's also important, how to communicate. Not only that, in my business life, I can see that as a real estate broker, I'm actually better in how I present results or ideas to my clients.
Mhm.
So when clients ask me questions, I can actually present better in terms of how to explain the problem, the solution, because you're always communicating, you're always trying to, lead in one way or the other. So in those two areas, I've definitely seen a lot of changes in my life, actually.
Wow. And does it also help you in your personal life anyway?
Yes, as I said, I mean, when you're talking to your, family members, your wife, in general, anybody you're talking to, it's something that helps you because at the end of the day, you have to understand the best way to communicate your ideas. You have to also understand the best way to listen and how to process information. Toastmasters does all that for you because at the end of the day, you're always interacting with people. If you do not know how to communicate effectively, you won't have people around you. They wouldn't want to talk to you. They wouldn't want to listen to what you have to say. So the better one is at communicating, the more individuals are around them to listen and say, okay, what does this person have to say? Because as research has shown, 85% of our happiness is based on our interactions with other individuals. So if you can improve that, then you'll be a very happy person.
Wow, that is so nice to hear, Kelechi. I really appreciate your thoughts on it, and I'm really sure of the fact that there are many people who want to join Toastmasters and want to know what's in it for them. Kelechi, I've also heard that you are running your HPL. So what is HPL?
Well, HPL is what we call the High Performance Leadership Program. So it deals with any Toastmaster who wants to learn about how to run, for example, people are out there sometimes want to run a project and they don't really know the processes involved in terms of how to run a project. So what the HPL does is that it gives you an opportunity to have a guidance committee looking out for you and guiding you and helping you run whatever project you have decided, because for people, they decide to do things. For me, I've decided to organize the 25th anniversary dinner for our club, Hesher Toastmasters, and that dinner is actually happening on the 16th of May 2015 in Brampton, Ontario, the Lions Banquet Hall. And I do have a group of individuals club helping me as my guidance committee, and I also have individuals at the club taking up tasks, becoming action like a part of an action team to help me execute effectively the tasks I have at hand to make sure that that night is a successful night. So in general, I would learn a lot of becoming a better project manager, more or less. That's what the HPL actually helps you to do. So you can take any project you want and then have a team guide you, and at the end of the day, have a team come help you take out the actions needed to make that program or that project a successful one.
Amazing. That really is an opportunity to learn. And I'm sure there's an opportunity to all the members out there to come, enjoy, celebrate, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's gonna be a fun night that night, and we are hoping to have lots of fun, great speeches, recognizing those people who have been part of the Toastmasters, the Hesher Toastmasters Club for the past 25 years, past members, present members, past leaders. Everyone will be recognized that night. So it's going to be a fun night. We're going to have lots of fun, food, dance, whatever you think of for fun. So on the 16th of May 2015, we'll be having the dinner party or the dinner meeting here in Brampton, Ontario.
Wow. Thank you so much, Kelechi. I hope that'll be a lot of fun for all of us. And I really wish to thank you for coming on the show. I also wish to know if there is any message that you would want to give to our listeners.
Sure. Basically, I always tell anyone I meet, anyone I see, Toastmasters is where you become a better person, where you become someone that changes for the better. So if you're looking to learn how to communicate effectively, if you're looking to learn how to lead a group effectively, you should come to Toastmasters Club, because it changed my life, and I can say for sure that it will have an effect in your life. So the advice or the word I have for anyone listening is to become a Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Kelechi. It was nice to have you on our show. Regarding the event that you're talking about, we will run the details on the screen so that anyone can check that and contact you for tickets. Also, for people those who wish to join Toastmasters, we will pass on the details again on the screen. So please do read it and see you at Toastmasters. And can you please repeat, Kelechi, when is the next meeting happening where we can meet you and see you?
Sure. The next meeting is happening on the 28th of April 2015. Hesher Toastmasters, 1100 Central Park Drive. That's where we meet, 7 o'clock. Come and have some fun, because we do have fun every Tuesday night. So this Tuesday night at the Central Park Green Beer Recreational Center, 1100 Central.
Thank you, Kelechi. Thank you for coming on our show. You have a nice day.
Thank you for having me. Have a great one.